to take you guys through the top 5 storylines for the Los Angeles Lakers this year. Obviously, a huge year for the franchise. So let's start with the first one. Welcome, LeBron James. LeBron James is here for good. It is all about how the Lakers will adjust around him, not how he's going to have to adjust around the Lakers. The whole team dynamic is going to change overnight. Well, not overnight. I guess they've had a couple months to practice so far. But this team is going to play fast. They're going to play fast-paced basketball, good defense, but it's going to be all around LeBron. Your crunch time lineup is going to be around LeBron. Your starting lineup is going to be about LeBron. Your other players don't really matter anymore because LeBron James is here now. With LeBron in town, I don't really think people understand the gravity that he comes with. He is like a planet. It doesn't matter what was going on before he got there. He's there now, and he's going to take over this team for better or for worse. But in order for this team to be successful, LeBron's going to need a buddy. And that buddy may be Brandon Ingram this year, who needs to step up in a huge way. He may be the most important player in the Western Conference. I've brought this up a couple times before, and I mean it. Brandon Ingram may be the most important player in the Western Conference. Why? If he's great and he succeeds and he ends up averaging close to 20 points per game or more, this team is a top 5 seed in the West easily. If he's bad and doesn't take the needed step forward, this Lakers team could barely make the playoffs, if not miss them entirely. Brandon Ingram is incredibly important to this Lakers team. What his development goes through this year will be the #1 talking point outside of LeBron James, without a question. Because if he's great, they can afford to not bring in Kawhi Leonard next year and just go ahead with their forwards being LeBron and Ingram. But if he struggles, they're going to have to bring in someone else on the wing in order to supplement the scoring. Because if you look at the points right now, the physical points that are going to come out of the Lakers, you got LeBron who's going to probably put up at least 25 a night. But with the rest of the team, who's that next elite scorer? Who is going to help LeBron and supplement that scoring to get them to 100 points? I think it's going to be Brandon Ingram, but let me know in the comment section below. Will Ingram average 20 points per game this season? I say yes, but it really could go either way. Let's get to our next headline here. It's Lonzo versus Rondo. Who is going to win the starting point guard job for the Los Angeles Lakers? They got to decide who's going to start long-term this season. They do. Rondo's a good spot starter, but Lonzo needs those minutes, man. If they're building around Lonzo Ball, he needs to start by mid-year. Now, if they're going to trade him, fine. If they're going to trade him for Damian Lillard or whatever, fine. Don't start Lonzo Ball. But if you're really going to build around him, and he's going to be your starting point guard while LeBron James is here, he needs to start now. Rondo is a good spot starter and will help you in the playoffs. But Lonzo needs those starting minutes next to LeBron James. And the longer they keep him on the bench, the more issues that they're going to have in the future between Lonzo Ball and LeBron James. But there are going to be no issues this year if you guys are looking to play some daily fantasy. Head to FanDuel.com/chatsports. You guys will get $5 free with your first deposit. Look, if you guys are looking to get your butts kicked this year, I'm going to be hosting FanDuel games all season long. So let me know if you guys want to play with me this year. I'll be throwing social links all out there for the entire season. So again, FanDuel.com/chatsports. All right, let's get to our next storyline here. What is the Lakers crunch time lineup? This is maybe the most important question outside of LeBron James that the Lakers are going to get this year, because the crunch time lineup in the NBA has become more important than your starting lineup, which, by the way, this is the Lakers starting lineup for this year, at least for Game 1. Rajon Rondo, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Brandon Ingram, LeBron James, and JaVale McGee. However, that is not the team that is going to end up starting in crunch time for the Lakers. This is who I think should start crunch time for the Lakers. Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, LeBron James. Those are the 5 guys you want to have out there in crunch time. Crunch time lineups are more important than starting lineups. What is a crunch time lineup for those who are wondering? That lineup is who is out there when you are up 2 points with 3 minutes left to go in the game and you need to close it out. Or maybe you're down by 5 points with 7 minutes left to go in the game and you need a unit who's going to come in and get those points back and give you the lead late in the game. Or the team that you're going to bring in overtime when you're down by 3 points and need a quick bucket. That's your crunch time lineup. And if the Lakers don't have a solidified one by the end of the season or even by the playoffs, they're going to be in big, big trouble because right now they do not have a crunch time lineup, and boy, do they need one. The last big storyline for this year, it's Luke Walton. Now, I think Luke Walton is a good coach. I'm not sure how great of a coach he is, but the real question isn't whether or not he's a good coach or a bad coach. The real question, as it always is Luke Walton the right coach for LeBron James? Because that's all that ever matters. LeBron James chews up coaches like I chew up pizza. And you have to think that Luke Walton might be next. Look, the only coach that survived, well, the only two coaches, I should say, that survived the LeBron James experience were Tyronn Lue and Eric Spoelstra. That's it. Every other coach has gotten fired, fell by the wayside, or quit while coaching LeBron James. Luke Walton is a good coach and has showed promise his first couple years with the Lakers. But this is LeBron James we're talking about. This is no longer about development. It's title time for the Lakers. LeBron is here. He's 34 years old. You got to use him now before he maybe declines a little bit. We got our first game of the year tonight. The Lakers taking on the Portland Trail Blazers at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time in Portland. Oh, it's going to be great to see LeBron James in the purple and gold, ain't it? Will be the first game for LeBron as a Laker. If you're wondering, the home opener for the Lakers will be Saturday versus the Houston Rockets on ESPN. But look, this is a big game for both teams. This is the tempo setter. Obviously, there's 82 games. I know that regular season basketball doesn't really matter. I agree. Doesn't really matter that much. But the first game of the year matters, especially if you're the Lakers and this is the first game that you've had LeBron James. They have been the team that everybody has wanted to see so far this season, and you got to think that the pressure is going to be on for them to be the Showtime Lakers again. Can I just reference one quick thing, though? No more Showtime Lakers. The Showtime Lakers were a team. That already happened, but we don't want the bad boy Pistons back. I want to see what this Lakers team is going to be able to do. We need to give this new Lakers team a nickname. So let me know in the comment section below. Instead of the Showtime Lakers, what should this Lakers team be called? I don't really have a nickname for them yet, but I don't want to just call them Showtime simply because they're the Lakers. I want this team to have their own identity, and we're going to see them kick it off tonight against the Portland Trail Blazers. Let's go through their schedule for the first couple weeks of the NBA season. So they got the Blazers coming up tonight. Their first home game is against the Rockets on Saturday, and then they play again on Monday versus Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs. Then the Lakers head to Phoenix to take on the Phoenix Suns, who looked quite good last night against the Dallas Mavericks. And then the next Thursday, they take on the Denver Nuggets at home. Then they go on a little bit of a road trip. They take on the Spurs and the Minnesota Timberwolves on Saturday, and then on Monday, they head back to LA on Wednesday against the Dallas Mavericks, and then against the Portland Trail Blazers the Saturday after that. A little back-to-back action at Portland, and then traveling to Toronto to take on the Raptors on the first back-to-back of the season for the Lakers. Good schedule. I don't know, maybe we see 6-4, maybe 7-3 over the first 10 games for the Lakers. But again, tonight against the Portland Trail Blazers at 7:30 Pacific time in Portland. This game is going to be great. If you're going, let me know on Twitter. You can follow me on there at SportsThean. I want to hear from you guys this season. I'm going to be covering the Lakers all year long. So let me know in the comments section below how you guys are feeling about the Lakers this year and whether or not you think they're going to be a title contender this season.